What up, y'all? It is ComicHead84 with a different type of video here about another collection that I have, my vinyl record collection, and my little record player setup here. I'm going to go through and show you what I got going on here in this area of my living dining room type area. So we're in ComicHead headquarters in the record player area. I'll show you in a second. It's not my vinyl collection is definitely not anywhere near as extensive as my comic book stuff is. You know, and I'll be honest, I'm not like a huge audiophile. So, you know, like I'm not even sure the name of this model of the record player I have. It's an Audio-Technica something. I forgot. It was on the box, but I don't know. So that's just to set the tone of what my knowledge is of this stuff. I enjoy it. I love that I have this set up, and I enjoy, you know, putting some tracks on. I got my little reading chair right there, and I enjoy the hobby. But again, I'm not like a huge audiophile type of fella. So without further ado, why don't I first just give you a little shot of what the setup looks like. So my two Klipsch speakers, I don't need like an amp or anything. Is that the right word? Amp? Yeah, I don't need an amp. It has phono mode right in the speakers. So all I need is the record player and the two Klipsch speakers. All you need. And they sound excellent. Down here, see how this works. I'll just do that. And then down below it is the records, my record crate, which I'll go through momentarily. And this little bad boy is like, I guess it's kind of the equivalent of my little area where I have my bags and boards for my comics. It's all my record type supplies stuff. This one's empty because there's not that many things. This one is my brush, you know, to keep the records clean. It's got like a little mini brush in there so I can keep things clean. Boom. That's that. Record cleaning fluid, which I honestly have never used that before, but it came in a little kit that I purchased. Stuff like that, and some stickers. There's a little Hellboy sticker, because I threw a bunch of stickers on the record crate holder thing. I guess I could add some more. I want to see what stickers I got. I got this Hellboy sticker, this chick, and of course my boy Bruce Lee. I love me some Bruce Lee. All right. So that was shelf number 2. I hope this video isn't boring. I hope you guys find some entertainment value out of this little snapshot into another part of my crib. Some record sleeves. Sometimes when I'll go to a flea market and I'll pick up some loose, dusty ass records. At least I can put them, you know, in a fresh sleeve. So this is like for the actual records, and these are like plastic sleeves. Again, you know, I was like comic head minded, so I got Mylars basically, or poly bags for my records, right? Okay. Boom. I don't know if people usually do that. To be honest, I don't see a lot of people that people that I know, they usually just have their records out. But I got the poly bags. Force of habit, I guess. So boom, that's that. I mentioned my little reading chair set up to the side. Let me see how this works. Yeah, look at that. My little lights, my little chair situation. It's a comfy little leather chair. Anyway, that's what's happening over here. And to give you a little aerial view of the record player setup. It's an Audio-Technica deal. Okay. Boom. Sorry, let me just position this properly. Okay, now let's get into the records themselves. So let's find this over. This is my little record crate deal that I keep these mugs in. I remember I bought this offline pretty cheap, but it's a nice way to keep things in order. Again, I always like correlate it to comics. It's like, here's my short box, those are my poly bags, and shit like that. So first up, this is I guess a little different types of music, hip hop, and you'll see. First up is Jay-Z, The Blueprint album. My favorite album of the Jigga Man. I feel like this album probably has the most consistent bangers on it. So boom. I mean, I am a Reasonable Doubt fan. Black Album's solid, but Blueprint 1 is my jam. Next up, Madvillain, MF Doom, baby. Whew. Epic album by the Madvillainy man himself. I don't think there's any interior art, so there's not much to show you there. But yeah, there's some nice jams on here. Like Accordion is one of my jams. All caps. Good stuff. Madvillain. Next up, maybe one of my favorite hip hop albums ever. Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Black Star, baby. Dude, this is my jam. I had to get this on vinyl for sure. Like, almost every song is my jam, but perhaps one of my favorite hip hop tracks ever, period. Track 11, Respiration. Even if you're not a big hip hop fan, I don't know. Check, if you haven't heard Black Star, Respiration, goddamn epic. It's one of my favorite tracks ever. Definition, Redefinition, Children's Story, which is like a Slick Rick homage. Dude, so much good stuff on here. Thieves in the Night. Oh my god. Beautiful. Black Star, Talib and Mos Def. Next up we have, oh yeah, a little Otis Redding, baby. You know, I love me some old soul music, soul, jazz, Otis Redding. When it comes to just good soul music, man, Otis Redding is where it's at. Highlight on this one, Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is a favorite on here. Fit to trick or treat. Little Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. I dug the album. I enjoyed it. I've had a couple friends kind of tease me for having this one, but hey man, Amy Winehouse was the truth. She was legit. There's a lot of good songs on here. Back to Black, Me and Mr. Jones. Plenty of good stuff. So, Amy Winehouse. Gone too soon, R.I.P. Oof. This next one. Another one of my favorite albums of all time. Cutter. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon. Playa. This is another one that I can you know how you have some of those favorite albums or records that you can just listen to the whole thing the whole way through. This is one of them. I'm not even going to name all the songs. It's just every single one. How about that? Bow. Really cool interior art there. Kid Cudi's the man, especially at this stage. This era Kid Cudi, hot baby Jesus. It's good shit. Next up, oh hey now, you guys are going to like this one. The Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 1. Star-Lord's, little mixtape. So basically all the songs from that. Hooked on a Feeling, Fooled Around and Fell in Love, Come and Get Your Love, all that stuff. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. I just love that graphic. It's it's printed right on the record. There's a little art on the back as well. Guardians of the Galaxy, awesome mix. Bam. Next up, this is a modern album that I picked up. Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Pow. Good stuff. There was a lot of hype around this one. I did like it. I do like it. But I felt like it was a little overhyped when it came out, but good stuff. Glad I own it. The Roots. How I Got Over. Good stuff. This one has, dude, Dear God 2.0. Listen to Dear God 2.0 by The Roots. And it's 2.0 because it's a remix of the original one. Dear God, the original by Monsters of Folk. Dude, Monsters of Folk, Dear God. Listen to that if you want some nice, like, folky, harmonizing, groovy as hell. And I was pumped when they made a hip-hop remix of it. So good stuff. Now we're going to get into more of the classic rock genre of my collection. You know I got to have The Dark Side of the Moon. My boys Pink Floyd. This is like in crispy, beautiful condition and shape. This thing's really nice. I think it goes without saying the songs that are on this record. You know the deal. You know what time it is. Santana. Carlos Santana. I picked this one up at a flea market. Not that long ago. I think like late last year I picked up this record. Santana's a legend on the guitar. What? And this one's got, I don't know if this is the best of, but Santana Abraxas. Just because it's got the bangers on it. I mean, it's got Black Magic Woman on it. Oyo Como Va right here. Another one of my favorite albums of all time. Metallica, Master of Puppets. Battery, dude. Master of Puppets. Welcome Home Sanitarium. Orion. What? I love, as far as metal goes, I don't know, like, you consider Metallica metal, right? Rock, hard rock, I don't know. I'm not good with that genres, but Metallica, Master of Puppets. I don't think I have the Black album of theirs either. I like to get that one. There's some good jams on that too. So, boom. Next up, we got, Hotel California by the Eagles. Beautiful stuff here. It's got the lyrics to Hotel California on the inside. Inscription. There's some stuff inside of this one too. I'll show you one thing real quick that's in here. Just a little record sleeve. There's a new kid in town. Everybody's talking about the new kid. So the Eagles is in here. One of my old boss from work got me this because him and I bonded over some Eagles. He loves Eagles, and we used to jam out to that. Billy Joel, The Stranger. I love this album. Billy Joel's my guy. The Stranger is one of my favorite jams. Moving Out, Italian Restaurant. It's not hardcore stuff, but dude, who doesn't want to kick back and enjoy a little Billy Joel, The Stranger? And he dropped some knowledge on that song, The Stranger. There's some truth on that mug. This next one was a gift to me. I don't think I've ever actually listened to this. I think I might have listened to Cold as Ice one time. Foreigner. It was some birthday, Christmas situation. Someone wanted to get me some records, and they got me Foreigner. And maybe let me know if I'm sleeping on Foreigner. The only song I really knew from them was "You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice." But there's a lot of songs on here, so I don't know. That same person also got me this record. Classic rock anthems. I was like, dude, did you just get me a now that's what I call music type shit? But I'll tell you the lineup. Boston, More Than a Feeling. I was like, okay, it's actually pretty good. Boston, More Than a Feeling, Eye of the Tiger, Carry On My Wayward Son, Don't Stop Believin', you know, all the hits. My favorite one that's on here, Ram Jam, Black Betty. Okay. I love that one. You know, Don't Fear the Reaper, Broken Wings, you know. Classic rock anthems. There it is. Florence and the Machine, Lungs, Dog Days Are Over, Bow. I definitely dig a little Florence and the Machine. Next up we got, The Thrill Is Gone, baby. B.B. King. Awesome blues. The Blues Master. Thrill Is Gone is one of my favorite blues songs of all time. So this is just like this is like a 7-inch. This thing plays 7 and 12-inch. So this is just like the little smaller 7-inch with just like a couple cuts of Thrill Is Gone. Oh, actually, no, there's Going Down Slow live on this thing too. Live, Going Down Slow. That's a good one. This next one, controversial pick. MJ Thriller. Who, you know, look, when you look, isn't it obvious now when we look at this? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this. You know what it is. I'm gonna leave the hot takes on MJ alone. All right, that's old hat at this point. The Doors, baby. Jim Morrison. The Doors is one of. I remember in like my late teenage years. Yeah, and like the time like in my teenage years where I discovered the Doors, dude, and I just I was all over it. I was a huge Doors fan for a while. L.A. Woman, love her madly. So many good. Is 5 to 1 on this? No. I need to get some more Doors because I need 5 to 1. Anyway, the Doors, L.A. Woman. We're getting pretty close to the end here. This is where we get really oddball shit towards the end. But not this one. This one's Jay Dilla's Delights. Jay Dilla, if you don't know, is a classic OG hip hop instrumental producer, beat maker. He died. This was like this was put out by his daughters. As like a little thing to make money for like the Jay Dilla Foundation, I think. Sorry. Boom. Kool and the Gang, Ladies Night. Okay. But I didn't get this for Ladies Night. You know where I got this? I got this for Too Hot. Too hot. It's too hot, baby. Gotta run for shelter. You gotta run for shade. Fugees Vocab. This was like a really random. This was, I think, before they dropped the score. It's just, dude. There's like how many tracks on here? Dude, there's so many tracks and remixes of this one song, Vocab. It's like different beats, the edited version, the instrumental only version, the acapella version, and the song isn't really that good. But it was like in a dollar bin type deal, so I picked it up. Fugees. These older ones are the ones that I got in Mylar, by the way. That's what I used them for. The ones, because all these other ones are pretty nice shape. What you know about the Mamas and the Papas? Oh yeah. Mamas and the Papas, all the leaves are brown and the skies are gray. Boom. Christmas music. One of my favorite Christmas album is The King, Elvis. Elvis Christmas is a staple for me. I really enjoy it. Christmas time, I don't dig on too much Christmas music, but dude, the songs on Elvis's Christmas album, I always loved it as a kid growing up and shit. So when I saw it like at a flea market or something, I was like, gotta grab that, because Blue Christmas, a bunch of good stuff. Next up, little Eric Clapton. This thing was really beat. You can see like the marking on it. But yeah, some old Eric Clapton stuff. You guys, as you know, I play a little piano, and there's a little piano music record that I purchased. Good stuff. Frankie Carl. And last but not least, a music from my heritage. This album is more for like when my vavor comes over, aka my grandmother. My vavor, like some of my older family members, if they come through the house and I host something for them, they would get a kick out of Honeymoon in Portugal. Portuguese music. I'm full-blooded Portuguese. If I was born like 2 years earlier, I would have been born in Portugal. Like, both my parents are full-blooded Portuguese. So, yeah. Portuguese culture is strong in my family, so I needed to at least have some representation of the sounds of Portugal in the collection. So, there you have it, guys. I hope, I noticed that some people in the community, like on their IG pages and stuff, they're like showing a comic, but also they're letting like a record spin. Shout out to like Barbarian Kung Fu, the comic Zombie on Instagram. I was chatting up with I Got Issues recently. I think he has a vinyl collection. He gave me some advice on the flaw of this. I have hardwood floors, and sometimes if I have a record spinning and I walk past here, the record will skip sometimes, and it's hard for me to avoid it. So far, all I've done is I've got these like rubber feet things underneath that I guess helped a little bit, but nothing too crazy. The last thing I'll show you, I'll end on this. I have a little light that kind of, so the video's probably totally dark right now, but come on. What the hell? Boom. I have like a little string of lights behind the player, so it kind of sets a cool vibe if I just want to chill in the evening and play some records on the vinyl. I got the little glow light going on there, and it's a good time for all. So, I am Comic Head. This is my vinyl collection. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys another time down the road. Peace.